Whoa.
Hey, we're back. I don't know why it did that. There we go.
There we go. We're just a little off kilter.
We don't normally do the Phish pre and post show thing live, but we decided why not? Because we would probably put it up tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, we were bored. We were sitting around. We're like, fuck it, let's go live.
Right. And we know this is the biggest cottage industry that Phish has going right now is the after show. Bunch of stuff. Every stop, every city except for Till, we're gonna have something with this time. So I don't know. I guess we're just gonna go through and do them right from the top.
I mean, let's do it. Let's look at them. It's exciting. I love talking before tour.
I have to pull them up. So Kohl Center, they haven't played in a while. Signing up here for this. Pink Dog and Phish after the Kohl Center show. That's yes. At a place called Liquid. We got if you don't know Pink Talking Phish, there's actually an interview. We did an interview with them before their last after show they did after New Year's, during the New Year's run. It's Pink Floyd, Talking Heads, and Phish mixed together. You're going to be $25 advance. Buy the ticket in advance. $30 at the door. If you're under 21, they're going to nail you for $5 extra.
Really?
Yeah.
I love this ad. This is so cool. It looks like panels and frames.
Yes, it does. Well, you know why they do the $5? This goes back to, I mean, I remember this from when I was on 18 and going to shows. They would charge you more because you aren't going to buy a drink.
Right. I was going to say, yeah, of course. Right. So they try to, not that any drink is $5, but nice.
Right. Exactly. So we are not getting, tell you what, we're not getting anything for Deer Creek this year.
Interesting. Don't you think though also 11 o'clock? I mean, I know you have to do it early, but don't you think midnight would be a better time to go on? Because 11, does that give you enough time to, I guess this is only 2 blocks away from the show, so that's an easy walk over there. But I feel like the show's never in till after 11. So I mean, I guess 11 is loose. They don't really go on until like 11:30 or so anyway, but
right. They go on, probably 11:30, and then everybody's rolling in and
right.
By midnight or so.
That's what was cool about when the after shows happened for the Sphere shows. I know obviously the Tabor Choice ones, but it was cool because the Flying Mojito Brothers would DJ like as everyone came in. So you had like music when you came in, it was kind of the show, and then around midnight Tabor's went on or whatever, and then you had their full set, and then Mojito Brothers played again till like 2 or 3 or whatever that was. But it was cool because you weren't rushed, and by the time it filled in, then they went on. I like that. I like having that like little open act going on as you walk in and like get settled and head over. But I love the after shows. They're so fun. Like it totally gives you that. It's like our after shows. It gives you something to do after the show. Like after Couch Tour, we have us to watch. And if you go to the shows, it gives you a little something to do before you go home and go to bed.
If you make it that far.
Well, that's just it. Usually you need to be enhanced. You know, you're a little enhanced in those moments.
Yeah, exactly. And you weren't going to bed anyway.
Right. You're like, I can't go back to my room. I can't go to bed right now. I need to go listen to some more music or something. So yeah. Big shrimp.
Right. No Deer Creek. I mean, the campgrounds. You go to the campgrounds at Deer Creek. That's what the whole thing is. I can't even think of their names off the top of my head. But Big Shrimp is Jared. We talked to Jared Sage Cohen a couple weeks back. That interview's up and doing a bunch of stuff. He's doing the smart thing. He's going and he's going to show up in all these different cities. You hope you pick up 10, 15 people who really dig what you're doing. The next time back through, they bring 10, 15 people. You know, you're getting them in the
multiple run here is really smart. You know, that's a cool idea. And doing some pre and some post shows. The pre shows are always a little bit hard because we always talk about like trying to meet up with people before shows when you're out there and you're like, yeah, just I don't have time to do that. Like, I don't know. Post shows are definitely I'd lean more towards those than pre shows, but they got a full roster here. Like, look at that. What is that? 5 shows? Good for them.
Yeah. Well, and if you need to do something they're playing the first night of Georgia, that's what we're talking about here. Second night of Georgia, if you want, you go see Wymberly, which I know nothing about, but $10. See, this is the one I'd go to because I don't know the band. If it totally is not my thing, I'm out the door 15 minutes later. No big deal. I spend $10.
$10 is nothing. I like $10 is nothing. That's a great price.
Right.
And
if
bowl,
you do like,
can you bowl at this? Bowl and brew?
I think you can. I don't know. Maybe they don't have bowling open that late, but you'd be stupid if you didn't. If you're going to pack the place with a bunch of spun out wooks, why not let them bowl?
Absolutely. Wymberly. Interesting. All right. And that's night 2 of Georgia?
Yes, and that's night 2 of Georgia.
Nice.
So we love that. Tickets available at the door. I don't think you can buy them ahead of time. So Big Shrimp we got coming up again. Here we can put them back up because they're our next city, Raleigh, which is good because they're from Baltimore, you know. Or no, they're from New York, but like he set this up where he's going home. Georgia, North Carolina, Maryland, New York, and then he runs up to Massachusetts.
Exactly, Taylor. Exactly. Let the Wooks bowl.
Right. So we got competing things though down in Raleigh because our other friends of the channel, Kendall Street Company, they've been on 4 or 5 times. They love us. We love them. They're going to be doing an after party. I would go see them. Do you know who their drummer is?
Who's their drummer?
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. They're the guys. They're the ones with the bass player who was trying to do voodoo to me during the interview.
Well, see, you have your choice though between those two because this one's 21 and over, right? So if you're hanging out with friends or you're not 21 and over, you can go check out the other one. You can go check out Big Shrimp. But if you do, you can go check out these guys at the Poorhouse.
Right, and the Poorhouse
and record shop.
Right, the Poorhouse has a reputation.
Music hall and record shop. That's cool.
Right. And then we're hitting Big Shrimp. Imagine that. They're playing in Columbia, Maryland.
Oh, but Big Shrimp's a pre-show. Dude, you can have a full night in Raleigh. You have a pre-show at Big Shrimp, you see Phish, and then you go see Kendall Street. That is a lot of music.
Good catch. Yeah. I like that idea. Not much we could say about them that we haven't already said, except they're playing in New York.
Columbia and New York and Boston.
And Boston.
They're working. They're doing they're just like following Phish. They're doing the whole tour. I love it. That's smart. Right. Just like you said, that's smart because you can see them a couple times or you can drag other people with you afterwards and be like, hey, you want to go check these guys out? They're fucking good.
Right. One of our favorite people, Howie, over at Volume and part of CEG Presents, of course, has the full slate working for the 5 nights of Madison Square Garden. So we got the band Memo, indie jam band Funk. Know nothing about them. That's one we should be reaching out to, probably getting them on here before then to talk.
Yeah, they're playing the Cutting Room too. Nice.
Right. Do you got Howie's number? You should shoot him a text.
And those are midnight shows. That's a midnight show. See, now that's proper. New York does it proper, right? Because they stay out late up there, so it doesn't matter. So you got a midnight show there, and you know Phish is going to play late at MSG. So there you go. You got time to get over there. Our boy Tad Cautious.
Right, and you have a choice. You either go to Hill Country, see Tad. You go to the Cutting Room, see the band Memo.
That's cool. I like got choices.
Right. Now, this next thing is the next thing's crazy. On the 24th, this is a pre-show, right? This is the one we're talking about here. Steely Dan. You see that price? $59.64.
Why is it that?
Right. Pre-show with Steely Dan. Grateful Dead meets Steely Dan.
The 64 is weird. The other two are $25.98. That's weird. Oh yeah, and if you notice too, Tad's all ages, but the band Memo is 21 and up. So that can make your decision easier too.
Right.
Oh, but see, it's a 2-show ticket. That's why it's $59, Kev. It's a 2-show ticket. A pre-party with Steely Dan, and then do you get the after show after that?
Oh, here's the single, 3318.
Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, there you go.
Well, let's look and see what it says. Oh, 2-show ticket. So Steely Dan Oh, and you get to pick another one?
I don't know. It's kind of confusing. Scroll up again. Wait. So you're going 2-show ticket. A Phish pre-party with Steely Dan. Grateful Dead meets Steely Dan. 4 p.m.
Maybe maybe that's 2 tickets. 2 shows Friday, July 23rd. Oh, pre-party and after party.
So you do. So it is. So you get the ticket for both. So that's cool. So it's $25 basically a piece for that. Okay.
Right, $30. Right, exactly around the same. And if you just want to go to the pre-party, you're hitting $33. So
there you go. Yeah.
right. And Spafford, I mean, we talked to Jordan recently, Jordan Fairless. He's got a new project going on. I guess everything between them is what it's going to be at this point. Spafford has a long history of working this angle.
Yeah, they do.
With doing the Phish after shows. Dick's, they did a night 0 one year. I think in 21 they did a night 0, and they wanted like $45 back then. And I was like, I'm not going to see Spafford for $45 on night 0. But they're at 80, 50 if you want to go both nights.
Both nights, or you get $3 off if you go both nights, or you pay $43.96 for one night.
Right. Exactly.
The cutting room again, though. Cutting room's happening, man. The cutting room is going off.
Yeah. And then we got McGill on the 25th also doing an after show. I'm guessing, what did we decide earlier? That Hill Country's 21 is all ages. So you're going to see McGill as all ages, and I guess Spafford's going to be the 21.
The 21 and over.
21 and over. So Spafford, let's see, make sure we didn't miss anything with these guys. There's McGill. The band memo is currently on sale. So okay.
I like how it tells you in parentheses the band, like what improvisation. I can't talk. But like it's so funny that it tells you what it is, and then like the other one's like a combination of the Dead and Steely Dan. Improvisational rock.
Right. Now, I was under the impression that we were getting a Medeski, Martin Metzger Klein show at Sony Hall. Let me check that while we're...
Wait, Wow Kansas says he's seeing Diamond David Lee Roth at the National Cherry Festival before the Wisco shows. Nice. Like, honestly, I was just talking to my buddies. So my buddies and I are like the hugest Van Halen fans from back in the day. Like obsessively huge fans of Van Halen. And I saw Dave not that long ago. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. We talk about how Bobby changed up the sound of the Dead, to kind of suit his thing. Dave it's a little painful for him. So we were joking that he should almost start just lip syncing, like just go all Milli Vanilli with it, play the old Van Halen, and just go up there and lip sync and do his dancing, because he still does his twirling and his ninja kicks and all his shit, which is entertainment in itself. But he can't do the hi-yahs and the fucking what he used to do. So like, just lip sync it, Dave. Like I have no problem with that. Like I'd still like the energy.
Does he have a bottle? Remember, he used to do the thing where he pretended to drink.
Right. Yeah. And it's going to suck while Kansas, but you get to go. And that's the important thing. And I did the same thing. I went in knowing it was going to suck, but then you still get the hits and you're still like, everybody wants some. It's still everybody wants some. Like, give it to me, Dave. So, I mean, and I'll always love Dave. He's a character. He cracks me up. But yeah, it's just trying to do the old shit just doesn't work anymore. And he almost knows it and jokes with himself about how kind of bad he is doing it. So that's why I'm just like, dude, just lean into like the lip sync and just go with it. It's amazing.
There's your Medeski, Martin. I guess they aren't doing it with CEG this time, or if CEG are, they had to run it through Live Nation because it's
Live Nation. Boo. Come on.
Shit happens. Ew. All right, we're moving up to Boston. And guess what? Big Shrimp.
Big Shrimp is back. Yeah.
Who would have thought the Big Shrimp would be playing in Boston?
Dominating the after shows.
I absolutely
We've got a Shrimple. That's funny.
Right. And this one I think had some stupid name, but apparently they aren't calling it that.
The doubleheader with Eggy.
They had some name with like baseball extra innings. Somebody said extra innings.
I like that. They should have kept it extra innings. That's brilliant, Eggy. That's like right up there with Goose marketing. Brilliant, 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 brilliant.
Where's that little monkey with the drum?
These will probably be big shows because everyone loves Aggie. I'm not a huge fan of theirs. They remind me, like I said, of Goose and Pop Jam, but I'm sure these shows will sell out and people will be loving seeing these late night shows. So cool. What's up, Bungle? There you are. Bungle always shows up on volume. He's the man.
He's the man.
Yes, the only people who drink iced tea out of Jack Daniels bottles are the Clash, baby. Yeah.
Right. We'll get into Colorado in a second, but we would be remiss if we didn't bust out with where all the fan arts are. So you're getting the Hill Country Barbecue, of course. 2 nights, 2 days up in Fenway, which is brilliant for him. That's perfect.
Right across from Fenway too. So that's an easy one to get to. Like cross the street, go early, check out Pete and fan art, and then go to the show. That's awesome. Perfect.
Yeah. And then we got a night 0 for party working out in Commerce City with Steely Dan again. Flippy Floppy is obviously a Talking Heads band. Bread Box is, what do you think that is? Ain't no bread in the bread box, baby. It's a Jerry
Garcia tribute.
Yes.
This is great, man. Vendor market with fan art, 3 stages of music. Thursday, September 30th. See, this is what's nice about not having the 4-night run of Phish. You get something like this instead, and this is perfect. That's great.
And he stepped it up, just completely stepped it up. And
good on fan
I guess
art with that one.
Right. I guess that other thing there, 919, maybe is a Billy show because he does Billy ones.
Yeah, it probably is. And if he's playing Ball Arena, again, the Spring Hill Suites right across the street from Ball Arena makes sense because I was like, wait, that's kind of far from Dick's, but if it is another date, so maybe it is a Billy show or something. That's perfect, though. That's awesome. Look at Pete. Pete's crushing it. Good on you, Pete.
I can't believe I don't have pictures for the rest of this, man. Feeling bad. But what we do have is bum. I can tell you what's going on. Lamp is playing on September 4th, doing the late night after party at Cervantes Masterpiece, which is, if you don't know Lamp, it's Ross and Ray from Tab's band and Scott Metzger from J-Rad, I guess, is where we're going to know him from. Squeaky Feet, another friend of the channel. They're doing
what night of Dick's is the 4th?
That is the first night.
Do you think there's any chance of anybody from Phish showing up at that possibly?
There is. I would say that there may be a possibility of that happening because I know 2 of the guys in the band are good friends with one of the guys in Phish.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, and Phish likes to play as much as Phish can play. So between Michael Gordon and Mr. Anesthesio showing up for late night things, I think that could happen. Lamp is good, Greg. Exactly.
It would be almost the trio, huh?
I know it would be, and I never know the name. I don't know how to say your name, Matakalime. But yeah, we will look this up. We'll look up Grassroots in New York. We may even do a festival preview on that one because Kevin and I love doing festival previews, and you say it's a great festival, so we'll check it out. We will check that out for sure.
Yeah, Greg. A lot of people are a no on Spafford these days. I was calling it BMAS.
See, yeah,
Brian Moss is almost Spafford.
But that's fine. Everybody's got their tastes. I'm not a big fan of Aggie. That's the beauty of all of it, right?
You know what Spafford did really blew me away was after Bobby died, hour-long set, just the other one.
That's awesome.
That's a tribute.
That's cool.
That's not doing me and my uncle. Yeah, I love Spafford with Jordan too. I did too. So also on the 5th, if you're still trying to get out after the second night of Dick's, you can go see Squeaky Feet.
There you go. I mean,
love that.
There you go.
Cervantes, not as much as before. Remember, like the last time I went to Dick's, there was like 3 different shows every night, but there was that one spot that had opened that you had to buy a membership to, remember? And then you didn't have to buy tickets.
Yeah. And remember, when we had the Gorilla Toss Night 0, we had Taper's Choice Night 0 those years, which, by the way, I meant to tell you, see your boys, Gorilla Toss is going out on tour.
Oh, yeah. I did not see.
With Built to Spill, I believe is who they're going out with.
Nice.
4 or 5
nice.
dates. Yeah. It's been all over Instagram. So
I
yeah.
love it.
And
not
I
on
think they're playing,
Instagram.
Kev, I think they're playing the 930 Club, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was going to see if you were going to that and right up in your neighborhood. You should go check it out.
Are they opening or?
I think they're opening. I think they're
Yeah,
opening.
Built to Spill's got to be a bigger band.
Yeah, I think they're opening for them. But
I mean,
yeah.
if I talk to Peter and
yeah,
I would, but the whole thing is an opening set. I know I'm only getting like 7 songs. I mean, they only play 4 or 5-minute songs, so it's going to be like a 35, 40-minute set.
Yeah,
and Built to Spill's cool. It depends on how much costs to walk in. Oh, that's cool. You met Mike. He was at the Taper's Choice show, Greg.
He was at the Taper's Choice show.
And I gave him one of my stickers for my podcast I had called Beautiful Garbage about punk rock, right? And a few minutes later, my phone says that I have an email, and I look at this email, and it says someone tried to access the QR code because I had a QR code on the sticker, but you never paid us any money, so the half hour that you could use it for free is no good. And I was like, God damn it, he was going to look at my podcast.
You blew it, man. Mike, he took that and he's like, oh, QR code? Let me check out what this is. And he's like, oh, fucking wooks. It's nothing.
Oh, man. God help me.
Oh, man. Oh, do they? That's cool. Oh, that's good to know. Right on. I love that song. That's awesome.
Cortez. All right, so it's 7 in a couple hours. We have an interview dropping with Larry Keel from Keller and the Keels and all kinds of other things. Electric Larryland. So I'll be in the chat hanging out for that. And tomorrow morning we'll be back with Amanda at noon.
Back with Amanda. Hey, Mr. Bungle, I'll tell Kev that off the air to do that for you. And yeah, no problem. I'll get you that info. Yeah, sure, Bungle. So no worries. Got you, buddy.
You're watching this later. Leave a comment. Let us know what shows you're hitting if you're planning on hitting any for Phish Tour this summer. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thinking about becoming a member or maybe buying some merch. I mentioned the merch last night. We had 3 different people buy shirts. So
hey, look at that. Huh? Go buy some merch.
In a few minutes, there'll be a link in there. As soon as we stop, I'll get everything updated in there. So Greg,
let us know what shows you guys are checking out on summer tour. I know a lot of you were talking about Dick's, so I'm looking forward to seeing people at Dick's and maybe catching. I might go to that fan art before the Night Zero thing. That looks pretty cool.
Maybe we can hook something up with you where we can do like a little live thing from there. Hey, I'm live at fan art, and we can just run it on the channel.
Yeah. We'll see if Pete's going to be around. We can do a quick interview with Pete or something on it too. That'd be great.
Not like we did at the one at the.
No, not like the MSG run one. No. Or like we did at Dick's that year where we set up the lot and did a live lot from Dick's. Right. That was a lot of fun though. That was so cool.
Atlantic City, I think, was the most successful fan art one because Tim and I just sat there and broadcast, but like people walk, we didn't sit down and actually like try to.
A 74 Westphalia. Nice, Greg. I drove we drove a VW bus, my buddy's VW bus, out to Oakland one year to see the Dead. Not Mardi Gras shows, the Chinese New Year shows one year. Drove to Oakland Coliseum. That was the year that we got hit in the snowstorm, which was a lot of fun on a bus. But then that last year, which turned out to be Jerry's last show, we drove a Westphalia from Denver to Soldier Field for those shows. That was one of the funnest trips ever. And the Westphalias kick ass over the old VW buses, like so much roomier and more comfortable, I gotta say. And air conditioning and heat, and actually could make it up mountain passes a lot easier. Not that there's mountain passes between Denver and Chicago, but it was a lot better. Orange too, nice, solid. Send a picture of it. I want to see what it looks like. That's awesome,
man. I should
Walnut Creek, awesome. Ask for AWD vans are the last great vans. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in there, guys. Good to see you all on Thursday afternoon. Now get back to work, everybody, or don't.
All right, we'll see you at 7. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you soon.
What's up, dog?
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating.